Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 25 team in the country, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the second-ranked team, a squad that's looking to really put on a show here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the offense out for their first possession of the game. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressured situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. They give it to the big fullback here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Again, makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes a handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is no good. Wow. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Purdue's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a timeout is called in the important stage late here in the second quarter. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his man. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Crucial third down play after that completion. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Let's see how this offense plays this. Do they try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Punt team ready to boot it away. And this is an ugly shank. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-6. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten Championship. A couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this great conference. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the second down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. Is to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding some room at the 25. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
He decides to keep it here. He has first down yardage at the 46.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, to move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Purdue has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And the Boilermakers will have first and 10 here. Handing off on the draw play. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. defense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down here for this offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Chance for the quarterback to make some magic here. Last drive. Time taken away. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 15. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. They've got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got it for a big gain. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down, and a good find by the quarterback.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Now the defense has got it going the other way. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and it gets him a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. Wow, the PAT is no good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.